So for writing the IUPAC names of alkyl, we have to select the longest chain of carbon atoms, means that contains maximum number of carbon atoms. Okay. So once you select the chain, then that chain must have that carbon-carbon triple bond, means both carbon carrying triple bond should be there along that chain. One thing. Second thing, once you have that chain that contains maximum number of carbon atom, you confirm the name of alkane, and then ANE from the name of alkane is replaced by YNE. So once we have the chain selection, then you give the list position to the triple bond, and then you go for the alkyl groups which are present along the side chain. And while writing their names, you have to follow the alphabetical order. Means ethyl पहले आएगा, methyl बाद में आएगा. That is called as an alphabetical order. But along with that, you have to write the proper positions of all such alkyl groups which are present along the side chains. Right?
Yes.
Okay. Now we go through some examples. See, this is your compound C2H2. How it should be? It should be like this. There are two carbon bonds, and there should be a triple bond in between them, because this hydrogen is attached to this carbon and another one is for this. So how many carbon atoms are there? Two. So you can write like this also in short. CH triple bond CH, right? So this is what a two carbon atoms. So what is the name of parent alkane? Ethane. Now this ethane, AN is replaced by YNE. Now that becomes ethyl. Now initially हमने जब study किया था तो that was ethane, right? Then और दो hydrogen कम कर दिया, then that becomes like this CH2 double bond CH2, then that becomes ethene, and now that becomes CH triple bond CH, means ethyl. See what is the difference? These are the differences in their name. And when you write the structure, there should be visibility, clear visibility of this double or triple bond or carbon-carbon single bond. Then and then only you can write the prefix like this one or this one. You got the difference? ANE for carbon-carbon single bond, ENE for carbon-carbon triple bond, and then YNE for carbon-carbon triple bond means YNE, double bond means ENE, and single bond means ANE. So you got the differences?
Yes.
Okay. Now this is your first member of this series. Go for the second member, C3H6. Okay. Now that should be like this. Three carbon atoms are there. So between these two carbon atoms, you can place the triple bond, or you can have the triple bond in between these two next two carbon atoms. So I will write here now. So now we go for the valencies. What about this? Single valency. So three hydrogen atoms are required. So दे दिया हमने. Then what about this carbon?
0.
There is no need of hydrogen. Okay. So if you condense it, then this will be CH3C triple bond CH. And now count the number of carbon atoms. 3. Parent alkane कौन सा होगा? Parent alkane propane PROP. ANE हमको लिखना नहीं है. I will write YNE. If you number this like this one, then this is your carbon number 1 carries triple bond. If I turn this compound like this, इसको इधर से पकड़ के ऐसा घुमा देते इधर की साइड में, तो कैसे दिखेगा? Again, this will be your first carbon. Is there any other possibility of list position? No. So this is just a propine. You don't have to write one propine. There is no need. Because if you number this from this end, then there is only one possibility. If you write like this, then there is only one possibility. So you don't have to write one here, right? Okay. So here also there is no need of position of triple bond. But if you go for this compound C4, then there are number of possibilities. C. Okay. So here hydrogen. Here there is no hydrogen. So see what is the number 1, 2, 3, 4, right? If you condense it, then you have to write CH3, then CH2, then C, then triple bond CH. So what should be the name?
Butane.
But 1 YNE. Because I can write the same formula with different structure. This compound will exist in different structure. See here. 4 carbon atoms are there. And I have to place a triple bond in between them. Like this. 1, 2, 3. So if I place triple bond here, then is there any other possibility? Yes. So you have to mention here 1. Then here it is your CH3. No need of hydrogen. Here again 3 hydrogens are required. What is the formula? C3S6. Okay. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? 3 plus 3, 6. Here, that should be 4. That should be 4. 3 plus 1, right?
Yes.
Here, 3 plus 2, 5. 5 plus 1, 6. So that is your butane. Now this one. So if I condense this one, then CH3, C triple bond C, single bond CH3. What should be the name of this? Is it a butane? Okay. This is butane because 4 carbon atoms are there. But2YNE. And that's why I have to mention the position of कार्बन कार्बन ट्रिपल बॉन्ड. यहाँ कार्बन कार्बन ट्रिपल बॉन्ड का पोजीशन इसेंशियल था. ओके, so this is your third member of this series. Still there are no alkyl groups along the side chain, so you have to go for that. Yes. Is there any need? Yes. Yes, bond ठीक है सबके. So this will be CH3. Now if you go for this, then this will be 1, 2, 3. Here go 4. If we go on this side, if you turn here, then that will be 4. And if you go straight, then it will be 5. So this will be the longest chain. Instead of this, I will write like this. Is there any problem?
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So you can go like this. This will be the longest one, right? Instead of this, sometimes people used to write C2H5. Then 90% students go for 1, 2, 3, 4. That will be wrong. If you expand this C2H5 as a CH2 and CH3, then you can go for the correct name. Understand? C2H5 लिख देते तो हम तो बहुत आसानी से इसको ब्यूटाइन बोल के बाजू हट जाते हैं. That will be the wrong method. 90% student go like that. हमको नहीं जाना है वो रास्ते से. Now this will be 4 and 5, so this will be find. Right? Then this is your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pent 1 YNE हो गया. Carbon number 3 carries a methyl group, so you have to write a methyl. You got it?
Yes.
You got this one? Okay. So don't write methyl. First try to expand it. On expansion, if the number of carbon atoms along the chain increases, then that will be correct method. If not, then you can consider it again as a group. Okay? See here. And now?
Still 5.
Yes. You have to combine them like a C2H5. Then you have to write 3-ethyl. And now chain 4, 5. Right? Right?
Yes.
This will be considered as C2H5. That will be ethyl, and this is for longest chain. So that will be 3-ethyl pent 1-YNE. And in this way, IUPAC names are written. You got this one?
Yes.
Okay. तो इन ऑल हाइड्रोकार्बन्स जहां तक का है हमारे पास, हमने तीनों को अलग कर दिया. एक एरोमेटिक है, हम उसकी तरफ नहीं चलते अभी. बट इफ यू गो फॉर दिस, you know this one? You know this one?
No.
What type of formula is this one? Is it a bond line formula? Is it a bond line formula?
Yes.
Yes. So here is an intersection of two lines. So this is a point number 1, this is point 2 and point 3, right? Where there is an intersection of two lines. When two lines meet with each other at this point, then that represents CH2. That represents CH2, one carbon and two hydrogen atoms. You go for the point number 2, then that will be again CH2. Again, this is the intersection of two lines, again CH2. So can I write like this?
Yes.
Yes. Is it a propane? Is it a
Yes.
propane? So this one is a cyclic compound. Close chain is there, so you have to write word cyclopropane. So most of the time people used to write like this, and this is the formula. Now here is a bond between two carbon atoms. This and this is same. You got this one?
Yes.
We have studied this one. Yes, what should be there?
Cyclobutane.
Right. Cyclobutane. 1 पे क्या होगा? तो वो होगा CH2. 2 पे क्या होगा? CH2 होगा. 3 पे क्या होगा? CH2. 4 पे क्या होगा? Again CH2. So we don't write like this. We use this method. This is prefixes like cyclo is used in case of closed chain compounds. ये closed chain हो गया हमारे लिए, open chain नहीं रहा अभी. ये this becomes a closed chain. So you got this one?
Yes.
So what you have to do? Okay, cyclobutane. Now instead of this, only two compounds we have. Then again we go for the two next. If I write like this, this is your point number 1, 2, 3, right?
Yes.
So at point 1, what should be there?
CH.
1. Yes, right. There is an intersection of three lines, I can say. So you have to write CH. Then what should be there on 2?
CH.
Again CH. Okay. Then what should be there at 3?
CH2.
CH2. So here is a double bond. So now what you will write? Cyclopropene.
Propene.
Okay. Now you go for this. 1, 2. Will it be correct? 1, 2. Will it be correct? 1, 2. No. That should be start from this one. Now correct. So this is what? Cyclobutane.
Cyclobutane.
This is cyclobutane. So is it possible to have a triple bond between them? यहाँ पे? So if I write like this, यहाँ ट्रिपल बॉन्ड बता दिया हमने ऐसे. So what should be there? At 1, C.
C.
Triple bond C. Then
CH2.
what should be the name? Cyclo PROP PROP YNE. Right? If you go here, then this will be cyclo. This will be cyclobutene. Now that becomes YNE. That becomes cyclobutene. If you go here, then ये हो गया, नीचे कर लिया हमने. So cyclo prefix हम कहाँ लगाएंगे? जहां पे there is a close chain of carbon atoms. You know this type of lines?
Yes.
So this is your pentane.
Yes.
Okay. So if I place a double bond here, then will this
Pentane.
numbering correct? Okay, numbering is correct or not?
Yes.
No, this is the wrong method of numbering. You have to number from that end, from where that double bonded carbon will get least possible position. Right? And now this is your what? Pen 2 ENE. You go for this. Then from which end you will start? This end. What should be the name? What should be the name? Yes, correct. Pen 2 YNE. Okay, what type of compound it should be? That is the double bonded carbon means alkene, right? So I will go from this 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will start from this carbon, right? Yes, 6 carbon atoms are there. 6 carbon atoms are there. Yes, 1 और 2 के बीच में. ये तो अभी हमारा साइड चेन है. अच्छा, यस, ये वाला 1, 2, 3, 4, then 5, 6 and 7. Okay. एक आधा कम कर दे. ओके, कम कर देते हैं. तो नंबरिंग चेक करते हैं हम, कहाँ से हमारा शॉर्ट आता है. यहाँ पे डबल बॉन्ड 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. From either end, that will be the same.
Yes.
On this end, carbon number 3. On this end, carbon number 3. You go for this, then this will be on 2. Now this is on 2. So numbering will be the same. You can have from this side or this side also. कहीं से भी ले लो, that will be correct. So what should be the name? Hexane है हमारा.
Yes.
Parent alkane जो है वो hexane है. Now that becomes
Hex
3
ENE.
ENE, right? Now carbon number 2 and 5 carries 2 and 5. यहाँ पे क्या होगा?
Methyl.
मिथिल. और यहाँ पे सपोज Y है तो मिथिल. So where they are? 2, 5. So there are 2. So I will write dimethyl X3ENE. So that should be the IUPAC name. And if you go for the triple bond, then what will happen? If you go here for triple bond, then what should be the change? That should be replaced by Y. Is it so?
Yes.
Is it so? Okay.
Yes.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes.
Simple है, एकदम simple. Yes, 1, 2, 3 and 4, right?
Yes.
Yes, then but 1 Y, right? If you have something different here, then that should be, that should be, yes,
3 methyl but 1 ionic.
YNE, right? YNE for alkyl. Now check. Yes,
3
highest number of carbon atoms. किधर जाओ? आगे जाओ, ऊपर जाओ?
ऊपर.
ऊपर जाना चाहिए. 5 हो गया, right?
Yes.
Then this will be pen. YNE. Then this carbon number 3 carries this one. So I will write. You got differences. कहीं पे मैं डबल बॉन्ड ले रहा हूँ, कहीं पे ट्रिपल बॉन्ड ले रहा हूँ. That's why I'm asking you कि ये सब ठीक है. अब हम
Yes.
मिक्स टाइप में चल रहे हैं, है ना? What is the name? Dynes. Means there are two carbon-carbon double bonds. There are two carbon-carbon double bonds here. 1, 2, 3, 4, right? अब मैं एक डबल बॉन्ड यहाँ रखता हूँ. बाकी सब हाइड्रोजन है, assume so. And then I will write यहाँ पे. So where the double bonds are? इधर से नंबरिंग करूँ, इधर से करूँ. From left or right?
Right.
Okay, from right. Okay, hydrogens are there. हमने लिखे नहीं है, but hydrogen atoms are there. So now how many carbon atoms? Give. Right? Is 4. And carbon number 1 and carbon number 2. So this is but 1, 2. पढ़ेंगे कैसा? वन टू ब्यूटाडाइन पढ़ने में ऐसा आता है. 1, 2 ब्यूटाडाइन. डाइन क्यों आया? डाई फॉर 2, ENE for double bond. Where they are? Carbon number 1 and carbon number 2 carries a double bond. Right? So this is what? Dine type of category. इसमें हम थोड़ा चेंज करेंगे. Which are carbon atoms? फिर से डबल बॉन्ड यहाँ रखते हैं कि यहाँ रख देते हैं. ओके. Remaining are the hydrogens. Okay, so I will place there. Here 3 bonds are there, 1 and here 2. So what should be the name? पढ़ने में 1, 4 ब्यूटाडाइन. लिखने में ब्यूट 1, 4. Yeah, 1, 3 right. 1, 3 right. 1, 2, 3. You got the differences. Okay, when you have to use such type of prefixes or the suffixes when there are two double bonds. If 3 there, if 3 places are there and there is a trine, TRIENE, right? Same the case for alkynes also. Alkynes में भी ऐसे कर सकते हैं आप, but such categories are not so stable. इतने ज़्यादा stable नहीं होते. मीन्स ऐसे कंपाउंड्स का ब्रेकिंग होके उससे छोटे छोटे कंपाउंड्स बन जाते हैं. मीन्स दे आर अनस्टेबल. ठीक है.
Yes.
And now we have finished the hydrocarbon. The names of hydrocarbons are what? Cyclic and open chain. Now we have the functional group. Once we have studied that, you know the functional group?
Yes.
Okay. So that will give you the characteristics of that compound. उस compound का सारा characteristics जो है that will be decided on the basis of
functional group.
yes. So functional group is the main thing. So every time you don't have the formula, so you can't see the functional group, right? If you have the formula, then we can see yes, there is a functional group. This is the functional group. So this compound is like that, and we can say the properties. But if you have the names, then names also suggest you the properties of that compound because these names are derived on the basis of functional group. तो कंपाउंड का नाम होगा वो भी हम अभी फंक्शनल ग्रुप के हिसाब से रखते हैं. Then name also you will suggest the properties of that compound. For example, I have this compound. You know the common name of this? You know the common name?
Yes.
This compound is known as methyl bromide, right? But that is a very common name. We have to go for the IUPAC. You know the names of these compounds in common system. Yes, this one is. This compound is known as.
एक मिनट सर.
Okay. Is it an N-propyl bromide?
Yes.
Okay. This one is. This one is. You have to prepare the alkyl groups for common system.
Isopropyl
Bromide, right? Correct. You have to work on that alkyl groups for common system. Okay. Commonly, they are known as alkyl halides. Commonly, they are known as alkyl halides. And in IUPAC, they are called as haloalkane. Halo means you may write chloro for Cl. यदि नाम में क्लोरो है तो फॉर्मूला में कहीं ना कहीं पे Cl दिखना चाहिए, ठीक है? And if you have that name containing this word bromo, then there should be somewhere Br. You have that iodo in the name. Then in formula there should be I. You got this difference? Halo is equivalent to chloro, bromo, and iodo. We are studying the three types of compounds. Sometimes fluoro is also there. But if I have the name containing iodo, हमारे नाम में है तो हमारे फॉर्मूला में ये चीज होनी चाहिए. हमारा नाम जब उसमें ब्रोमो लिखा है तो there should be Br. If there is a chloro, then there should be Cl. And alkane is the common term, depending on number of carbon atoms. So you know the alkyl halides? Okay. IUPAC में हम उनको हेलो अल्केन बोलने वाले हैं. यस, हेलो अल्केन. बात वही है. ये चेन वाली देख लिया हमने. ये बड़ा सा चेन लिख दिया एक. So you don't have the common name for this. You have to select the longest chain containing this type of group. Once you select the longest chain, you have to count the number of carbon atoms. Here the number of carbon atoms are 5. So parent alkane is your pentane. So I will write pentane. because 5 carbon atoms are there, so I will write pentane. And here the carbon number 3 from this end or this end contains what? Br. For Br you have to write 3 bromopentane. Now this is your name of the compound. This name will suggest you how many carbon atoms are there. Yes, 5. Which functional group is there? Br or bromine or bromo is there in the name, so there should be Br in the formula. Where it should be? That should be on carbon number 3 of the chain from either end. Is it so? So this will be the IUPAC name. So means what you are doing? You are selecting the longest chain containing halogen. CLBRI इसमें से कुछ भी हो सकता. Then count the number of carbon atoms and what? Confirm the name of alkane. So what is the difference? Here you have to select that chain containing halogen. One of the carbon carries halogen. One of the carbon will carry particularly chlorine, bromine or iodine. Then अभी पूरा नहीं हुआ. Prefixes like chloro, bromo or iodo are before the name of. Prefix कहाँ लगाते हैं? पहले लगाते हैं before the name of alkane. Yes, alkane जो है हमारा उसके पहले प्रीफिक्स लगाना है. कौन सा? श्री, सौ, कुमारी, मिस्टर, मिसेस, जो भी है. Same like that, we have that chloro, bromo and iodo that are used before the name of alkane. See here. Okay, have you selected the chain? Yes, sir. How many carbon atoms are there? 1. What is the name of alkane? Methane. So what prefix I have to use? Bromo. Is there any need for position here? No need of position. If I write like this, then have you selected the chain? Yes. How many carbon atoms are there? 2. What is the name of alkane? Ethane. Which type of halogen is there? I for iodine. So you have to write iodoethane. But you go for the number of carbon atoms like this. So now you have to select the chain first of all, count the number of carbon atoms, then confirm the name of parent alkane. Yes, how many carbon atoms are there?
6. Sorry, 5.
5. Yes, 5. 5 means pentane?
Yes.
Okay. Which type of halogen is there? Cl. For Cl you have to write chloro. So now the name will be chloropentane.
Yes.
Chloropentane. Where it is now? Carbon number 1, right? You have to write 1 chloropentane. Means you have to again write the second rule, that position of halogen is indicated by least possible number from either end. Now if I remove this Cl from this carbon and place somewhere else, ओके BR कर देते हैं, अच्छा लगता है. Is it a pentane? Yes, sir. Is it a bromopentane? Yes, sir. Is it a 3-bromopentane?
Yes.
Is it 3-bromopentane? Yes. If you write BR here, then will it be 3-bromopentane?
No.
Will it be a 3-bromopentane? No. That should be 1, 2, 3 like this, and so that should be 2-bromopentane now. You got the difference? Previous name and this name?
Yes.
Okay. So for writing the names of such compounds, what we are doing? We are selecting the longest chain containing halogen, longest chain containing halogen, then confirm the name of alkane. Yes, then we are using prefixes like chloro, bromo, and iodo before the name of alkane. Then we are considering what? The position. Position of halogen along the chain is indicated by least possible number. Well, it is not a complete. What is left? If alkyl groups are present along the side chain, then what? Then their names are written. Yes, how? Their names are written how?
In alphabetical order.
In alphabetical order. और क्या करना चाहिए? और क्या करना चाहिए? सिर्फ उससे काम चलेगा नहीं, with a proper
Numbering.
positions. So these are the 4 simple rules for writing the names. आपके पास अल्किल हैलाइड है, कितने हैं पता है आपको?
48.
24 अल्किल हैलाइड्स आपके पास हैं, 24 only. 8 chlorides, 8 bromide and 8 iodides, right?
Yes.
And their common names are also there. So you have to write their IUPAC names now. 24 compounds you have, and you have to write the IUPAC names of all these 24 compounds by tomorrow. Okay. Now we'll take a stop now. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.